Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Programming with a Purpose. This is the part 4 in the Habit Tracker app development series, and in it I am going to basically update the schedule notification functions inside the notification class to handle a specific case in which the count of the days that are specified by user are lesser than the number of selected days. So I'm going to handle that, as well as I'm going to write a function to handle the deletion of a task along with all of its notifications. So let's get started. So I'm updating here the tasks class because we need to keep an account of all the notifications that are scheduled for a certain task, because when we are going to delete the task we have to disable the notifications as well. Otherwise we are going to receive the notifications of the tasks that no longer exist in our data. So let's move to the schedule notification file. In it I am going to change some of the things inside the schedule notification function. I am going to add a variable notification ID, which is a string, an array of strings, and I'm going to append all of the notification IDs inside it whenever I am scheduling a notification. In this manner I'm going to pass this value inside the tasks as well as the count of the notifications that are scheduled inside the tasks object, and I'm going to return that task from this function. So this is the major changes that I'm going to make inside this function. And there was a small issue inside the schedule notification class that in case of the type daily tasks, if the count of the days is lesser than the number of scheduled days, the notifications are not scheduled for the exact number of days they should be scheduled for. So for that I have added an if and else statement, and I'm going to handle this case inside the else, and I'm going to schedule it for each of the weekdays that the user has selected inside the daily type of tasks. Also, I missed one of the point inside the days view, inside the task creation file. Make the count variable binding so that we are able to return its value from the view and can use it to add it to the task.frequency variable. Here I am adding a notification deletion function inside my notification class, which will help us to delete all the notifications that correspond to the ID array. On the landing screen, I am enabling the delete functionality, and I've written a function delete a task, which is going to basically delete all the relevant notifications corresponding to that task, and then it is going to delete this task using model context. Inside the progress bar view, I am enabling this functionality on the long press of any of the cell. An alert is displayed which basically asks the user that do you want to delete a certain task, and if the user clicks OK, it is then going to basically use the function that is passed as a callback to this progress bar, which is delete a task function that we have written already in the landing screen, and it is going to call that function and delete the task along with all of its notifications. Here I am updating the call to progress bar inside the landing screen by passing the task as well as an callback, which is delete a task, to the progress bar variable. So here you can see that I am testing this functionality by long pressing a single cell inside the grid view, and after some time, like 2 seconds, it is going to show me a dialog box which enable me to basically delete this task. Once it's deleted, I am going to stop the app and play it again, and the task is no longer there. This is the power of SwiftData, and this is all for this tutorial. So this is all for this series. This was the last part in the series. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this series. Do not forget to like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. One of the major functionality that I forgot to discuss in the last part of this series is basically marking a task in the absence of an interaction with the notification. So if user launches an app, he or she should be able to see all of the tasks that are scheduled for today, and they are able to mark it as done. And once it's done, it should be like kept a record of it, so that a user cannot mark it again and again, because it is going to then disturb the progress of that task. So for that purpose, you can keep something inside the user defaults. That is a hint, and it is not that complicated to implement, but you have to move some of the functionality from schedule notification to your landing screen, and you can pass that information to the schedule notification as well. That will help you to schedule the notifications on certain days, and you should keep the account of all of those dates and days inside your tasks object. So this is all. Thank you for watching.